everything. It's going to be nuclear and annihilating in there. They both come
Ja
to
będę się
win.
kontaktował i wyślę za chwilę również maila do hotelu,
Well,
proszę Państwa.
fitness
Będę się
will be an
starał
element here
pomóc jak
for the
pomogę,
next
dobrze?
3 5-minute rounds at heavyweight under KSW rules. And this is a fight that the crowd want to see. Our referee Gerd Richter is presiding over, as I say, 3 5-minute rounds under KSW
Zmieniają się,
MMA
nie wiem
rules.
dokładnie, które
The
wszystkie inne rany, na
broadcasting and
pewno
fighting
rany
legend that
wchodzi
is
na zmianę.
Łukasz Jakowski, the world's strongest man, Mariusz Pudzianowski, turned MMA legend. And just look at the rip on Mariusz Pudzianowski.
This fight is all about calculated pressure. For Pudzian, it's going to be the blitz of the hands to the fence, maybe even some low kicks to chop at that base of Juras. For Juras, I want to see him on the balls of his feet, doing the dance on the outside, maybe fighting at kicking distance initially, and try to get this fight past the first round. Test the cardio of Pudzian. Pick your shots, and maybe point fight a bit.
Well, Juras has the skills. He comes from a taekwondo background. We saw him limbering up. He can still get the leg right up there. That could cause a problem. He looks very relaxed and good boxing skills. Hands go straight through the middle. How's it looking from where you are, Chris?
Very nice, Juras, with this stiff jab. Very nice, solid jab. It's definitely causing some damage on Pudzian.
Yeah, it's crisp work and it's experienced work. And he looks relaxed, actually, Jakowski. And, you know, my grandmother used to say when she saw somebody on the dance floor that was carrying a bit of weight, he moves very well for a big man. But that was a good low kick there from Pudzianowski. He's got the strategy here. He's getting into trouble, but getting out again. But looking very relaxed, Juras.
I talked about the 39 strategy, and it was the same leg kicks against Tiberius Kowalczyk. He's landed 2 nasty leg kicks there to Juras.
Well, this is where it could all change, and this is what he does best. Mariusz Pudzianowski will pull you up against the wire, and when he's got you there, he brings the pain. But Juras knows this, and that was a little bit of escapology there. But you can just hear the crowd here, the live crowd at KSW 61 for these two.
Really nice technical fight by both of them. They're very patient, calm, cool, collected. Juras is using his jab really well. Pudzian is trying to get into that fence and get a little more control.
Well, there's a bit of redness on the right eye of Pudzianowski. Targeted punch there from Juras Jakowski. I have to say that Łukasz is just bringing the heat. That straight jab, rocking both of them. They both stumble back. But Pudzianowski won't like that right eye of his being troubled in that way.
I like the stance swapping here from Juras. He's got to keep confusing Pudzian. Don't be a stationary target. Both guys breathing.
Yeah, they're breathing because there's a lot of poundage there. Oh, that was a great move. And the leg take and the takedown there by Mariusz Pudzianowski. You doubt his fighting skills. You cannot doubt that. That was expertise. And he's on top, and he's got the weight and the muscle, and he will punish Łukasz Jakowski. He's got just under 2 minutes left in this first round, and this could be the beginning of the end.
This could be bad news here. Pudzian in half. Working him hard here, Will.
Well, Jakowski has got the skills, turns that into a closed guard. That was very good.
Yeah, very nice. Nice hip escape, nice elevation. Got his hips underneath. Now he's back in guard. Even threw some elbows from there. Nice job by Juras recovering from that position.
I have to say, I don't ever in my worst nightmares want the world's strongest man on top of me in a closed guard. That's just an absolute nightmare. I'd rather be in a prison cell with Bubba, you know? That's just really pain on a stick, guys. Look at that. You've got to give it. Łukasz Jakowski's got to be working the margins. He's got to get out of this.
Yeah, that's the loneliest place to be in the Ergo Arena right now. But Pudzian can do some damage from this guard position. I mean, he's trying to force his forearm into the face of Juras. Those short little elbows are hammer fists. He's got the reach and the body mechanics, if you will, to do something significant. But Juras hand fighting here, breaking posture, survival mode, and the clock is running.
40 seconds to go. So far, so good. Both guys are looking really good. It's a great fight. I'm blown away. Juras is doing a really good job of just controlling his opponent. He's not allowing him to, elevate and posture, which is a great thing.
It's a
Looking
great
for those
position
sweeps.
for Pudzian here, and the takedown. He said he had a few surprises, but he's delivering payload. But this is the experience that Juras got. He closes that guard, and he's spoiling Pudzian, not allowing him to get those shots in on the ground and pound. And the bell is going to be a friend to Juras.
Yeah, he did a good job of shuffling the hips a couple of times and fighting from the inside. He used his hands from the inside to block most of the punches and strikes from Pudzian. It's a dangerous place to be where even one mistake could be the difference. Great round for both guys.
It's those single leg kicks or single body kicks that are causing these fighters to fall down and get taken down all the time. Is you got to set these things up with a punch. You got to get to like those kicks with a punch or something. Just put something in your opponent's eye.
Well, here you can see the availability of strikes that Juras has. Juras throws up that spinning back kick. That's the Taekwondo background. But this is where Pudzian gets on top, and he's working brilliantly here. I mean, we're denying the fact that there were some shots going in to the midsection, that there were shots going in to the head. It was all going on for Pudzian, and well, you don't want to be in that position. But that's what he does. He bull rushes you up against the wire and then takes you down. But that was a clean take, the leg hold, and then the sweep. What a great bout this is turning out to be.
Yeah, I mean, the cardio too. Look at these guys. They're not huffing and puffing or anything. Second round, 5 minutes in. Nice.
They're not exactly lemon fresh, but you're right. They're not huffing and puffing. So we go to round two, an unexpected round two, I have to say.
I want to see Pudzian go back to those leg kicks. He handed a couple of good connections to Juras in the first round. And I actually thought Juras was kind of transferring the weight as if to say, ooh, that really didn't feel good.
Well, it was a bit of an offside strike there. Spinning back fist. That was the mistake. And again, Juras gets caught. Bull rushed up against the wire. And Pudzian is really fighting his fight. He's on top again. But this time he's at the top of the round. And he's dealing in the pain here. This could be submission territory. Juras manages to slip to ease some of that punishment. But Pudzian will not relinquish that position.
Deep half right now. Juras is trying to work something here, but I tell you what, Pudzian just timed the run to the fence perfectly. It was sublime. Decision-making there in the split second has gained him a huge advantage here, guys.
It's just that weight, that size of this man, and just the strength and the sheer power and force. Having someone like that on top of you who actually knows, how to keep his hips down, very impressive by Pudzian. Very smart game plan, and Juras is in a world of hurt right now.
Yeah, and I've got to say, the pain is on its way. There's no doubt about it. And you can go to the well so many times, but look at Pudzian, he's picking those shots. This is great skill. I mean, he looks so ungainly, Pudzian, but he is such a skillful performer. Look, setting up these shots, and I think this is the beginning of the end. You can't survive this for a whole round. You've got 3 minutes left, and there's no way you're going to buck Pudzian off you from that position.
He's doing a good job of trying to frame and hand fight, prevent those shots from being too impactful. But right now, the clock, when you compare to where Pudzian got this position in the last round, is far worse for Juras.
Well, it's only going to take one of those strikes, and I tell you, the referee, Gerd Richter, is watching very closely. Look, imagine the forearm of Pudzian being brought down against your jawbone. It must be like getting hit by a train. And I think that Juras just isn't offering up enough defense here. He's evading shots, but there's no real sensible defense.
It seems like he's trying to give Pudzian an arm, maybe to make him think about an arm triangle or something else. And of course, if you get him to commit to that, you can then scramble and try to escape.
Yeah, no, so far, as far as Pudzian goes, he's doing a great job of just really owning in those hips and controlling him, looking for that ground and pound. And Juras just got to get his hips out of the way. But you can't just do it one time. You see that? It's always one move at a time. There's got to be 2 or 3 moves. But once again, having someone this big on top of you, man, that's a tall order to ask for.
Well, it's a house of horrors for Lukasz Jokowski. It really is. You've got to say, you know, he got caught. Once was unlucky, but twice was, a dreadful mistake, especially against Mariusz Pudzianowski. And I tell you what, I'm looking at Mariusz Pudzianowski, and I'm thinking of him behind that dumper truck he was driving in the preview back on the farm. He is just unloaded, but he's got to be careful because he could be in danger of gassing out.
Yeah, that's very true. I mean, Juras is such a veteran. He is surviving these positions. But survival alone will not win him this fight. This has been a dominant round for Pudzian. 10-8 for sure.